Yeah, Jane, I saw you were in. Perfect, we'll start. Okay, so as I said, starting in a comfortable seat, either kneeling, you can grab a pillow if you wish, and get yourself comfortable for a little bit of a meditation. And if you joined after I mentioned, just please work with your body and how you're feeling. If there's any pain throughout the class or something that doesn't feel right for you, please avoid it. And if you want to add things as well, you're welcome to. Yeah. So for today's class, I want to focus on coming back home. And we'll start doing that by placing our left palm on our heart and right palm on our belly. In your seated position, either kneeling or cross-legged. Bring your chin slightly tucked towards your chest, straighten up your spine, and close down the eyes. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. A couple more like that. Inhale through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Feeling grounded in your seat, in your sitting bones. Relaxing the face. Relaxing the shoulders. And we'll continue the breath, this time closing down the lips slightly. And we'll focus on inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Taking deep breath, filling the lungs. Exhaling through the nose. Try and get the exhales to be longer than the inhalations and slowing them down. Inhaling in. And slow and soft exhale through the nose. Noticing there's a chatter inside the mind, just to bring back the attention towards your breath. No need to try and analyze or push away the thoughts, because they're always going to come. It's the nature of our mind. Just allowing the attention to shift to where you want it to be. And for now, we'll just keep bringing it towards the breath. Inhaling, filling up. Feeling the chest, the belly inflating, and exhaling through the nose, releasing. I invite you to envision a bright light. Bright beam of white light shining towards the top of your skull. It's coming from above and shining through you. And let it illuminate each and every cell of your body. Gently scanning with that white light covering from the top of your head, forehead, towards your eyes, towards your jaw, your lips, covering you with white light all around, towards your chin, towards your neck. Gently scanning, illuminating your shoulder area and your chest. Your belly, your hips, all the way through your arms, your hips and your legs, all the way down to the toes. And then let that light scan through the back, your feet, along the back of your leg. Along your hips, at the back, your lower back, your spine, from side to side of your back and all the way up to the back of your neck. back of your head and back to your skull, top of your head. And then envision yourself sitting in that clear white light, shining brightly, feeling soft and light in that space. And let this sensation be a sensation of coming back home to your safe space, where you're protected from all the external things that are happening. And in your safe space, you're protected by this light that you've generated and cultivated within you and around you. Taking a few more moments here, and doing so, relaxing your palms down. Keep them facing up on your thighs. And just notice the sensations along your body. And gently bring the palms towards one another, keeping the eyes closed. We rub the palms against each other, creating heat between the palms. And then gently placing the palms on your eyes, feeling that energy coming in. Deep breath here, and then blink open the eyes and roll the eyes around, up and down and along your palms. And then bring the palms down, all the way down towards your feet. And we'll start in a cross-legged, seated position. And we're just going to take rotations with our hips. So going forwards and backwards. Feeling it through your spine and your hips. Trying to keep the sitting bones touching the mat on the floor or wherever you're practicing. And take one more this round, keeping the breath going. And then let's take the other way, rotating. And then when you're ready, come back to center, reaching the legs straight in front of us. Keeping the toes flexed. Let's inhale, palms up, look up. And exhale, forward fold. Reaching your palms anywhere along your legs. Wherever they reach at the end, take that deep stretch and then relax your head down. We'll hold here for a few moments. And I just mentioned that I'm teaching in a Hatha Vinyasa style. So take it easy and see how you're going throughout the practice. And as I said before, if you need a break at any time, just take it. Deep breath here. And exhale. One more. Releasing the breath. And then inhale, keeping the left leg straight. We're going to bend into the right knee and hold underneath the right knee. And we're going to inhale the leg up. And exhale, bend it down. One more in. And exhale, bend. 3 more to go. Inhale, take it slow. Exhale, bend. 2 more. One more. Bring it down. And then we're going to do a few rotations with the knee. So take it, you don't need to do big circles because that joint doesn't go full round and full range. So just take it really gently drawing circles with your foot. And as you do so, keeping the front toes flexed and the spine straight, so we tend to kind of slouch and forget all the other elements. So just do it that way. And then gently go the other side, rotating. One more round. And then we're going to grab the foot close to us, and the aim here is to take the right knee towards the right armpit and hold here. So if you're not quite there yet, you can also kind of interlace your leg and cradle the foot. If you can, bring the right knee towards the right armpit and grab both palms, and then again, sitting the spine straight. I'll show you how this looks from the side. One more breath here, really pushing the knee back. And then exhale, releasing the foot outside the left knee on top of the leg. And we're going to place the right palm on top of the right ankle and just take rotations. So really gentle, rotating the foot. Again, keeping that spine straight, the foot flexed in the front. And then take it the other way. Then I invite you to give yourself a little bit of a massage. So that's something I really, really love doing. And we're going to take the palms and press gently along the feet with your thumbs. So giving yourself a foot massage. And I do this often when I want to feel grounded. Yeah, depending if you had a big night or if you're just feeling a little bit overwhelmed. It's really a good way to come back in and kind of treat yourself. And that's almost like we're creating a circuit where we're pressing our foot and it's just regenerating the energy within ourselves. Pressing along the foot and seeing, you might find that there's an area that needs more attention. Something that really feels really nice. Just noticing that. And then take your left palm and create a fist, and we're just going to tap the foot gently, kind of like the Chinese massage technique. And then we're going to step the right foot outside the left knee, so just as we are. Right palm goes behind our lower back. And then we push the ground away to straighten our back. Left palm rises up, inhale. And exhale, hook left elbow, right knee, and twist to your right. So we're aiming to look beyond our right shoulder. Again, the front foot is flexed and our spine is straight as much as we can. Deep breath in. And exhale, take the twist. Couple more deep breath in. And then exhale, release, and we'll stretch both legs straight ahead. And we'll bend into the left knee, holding underneath the left knee, keeping toes flexed at the front. Inhale, raising the left foot up. Exhale, bend, and we've got 4 more to go. Take it slowly with your breath. Exhale brings us down. Inhale rises. Got 2 more to go. Really tuning into the sensations of this movement. And then gently start taking those rotations. Doesn't matter which direction you start, as long as you take both sides. And go the other way. Keeping the breath steady and flowing. And then again, let's take that foot and place it inside our left armpit. This side might be different for you, so see how you feel. And if this is too hard, we try and cradle the foot and just kind of massaging it. And the idea is to get a bit of heat and movement in our hip and preparing us for a few more poses that we're going to do throughout this practice. Again, I'll show you how this looks. So it's really stacked inside the armpit and keeping the spine straight, front foot flexed. If you notice that you're slouching, try and push the chest forward. I'd rather you have the leg less bent in the right direction rather than the compromise on your spine. One more deep breath in. And exhale, placing the left foot outside the right, our right knee, and we're gonna take that ankle rotation. So left palm on top of the left ankle, and just taking the foot and rotating. Gentle. Spine stays straight. And take it the other way. Really pampering yourself. Can't get our mani-pedis done at the moment, so we'll just treat ourselves. And get yourself a foot massage. So again, pressing with the thumbs. So I sometimes mention this. My mom studied reflexology when I was a kid, and if you don't know about reflexology, which is Chinese medicine kind of theory and healing modalities, and they see the foot as a map to our body. So each area of the foot is mirroring part of our body. So technically, you're getting a full body massage by massaging your feet, getting the blood flowing according to that style of medicine. And then again, let's create a fist with our right palm and gently tap the foot. And placing the foot outside your right knee. Left palm goes behind your lower back. Straighten the spine. Inhale here, raise the right palm. And exhale, hook right elbow, left knee, and twist to your left. Really pushing the ground away with the back palm. If you can go on the tips of your fingers. One more deep breath in here. And exhale, look forward, release. And we cross our legs and we move into a tabletop position for cat-cow. Inhale, take the chest up, look up. Exhale, roll. We take two more of them. Inhale, look up. Exhale, roll. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, rolling the spine. And then come into child's pose. Take your sitting bones back towards your ankles. Relax your forehead down. Arms reach forward. And at any point, if you want to take child's pose for this practice, please take it. And from here, we're going to go flat on our bellies. And we're going to stay on our forearms for Sphinx pose. So just keeping the chest lifted, the toes are rested at the back. And pushing the ground away, looking up. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. And exhale. And then tuck your toes. And we're going to lift to forearm plank. So take your time getting there. You might want to make sure that your elbows are stacked above your shoulders, and then we lift the hips and we hold the plank for 5, 4, keeping the core engaged, gazing down, 3, 2, 1, and then if you can from there, lift yourself up to downward facing dog, and we take this pose for a few breaths, gazing between your toes. Feet are in hip width distance, and Palms are shoulder width apart. Let's lift our ankles up. Inhale. Gaze forward and we'll roll to plank. And then we'll bend the knees, take the hips up and back and lift to downward facing dog. Inhale here, let the ankles rest back. Exhale. And inhale, lifting the ankles, rolling forward into plank, bending the knees, lifting the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Let the ankles push back. One like that. Inhale, lift the ankles, come forward into plank. Bend the knees and take the hips up and back. Let the ankles rest. Straight away, let's inhale the right knee towards the right elbow. And step it back, down facing dog. Left knee towards left elbow. Deep breath in, step it back and downward facing dog. And let's take our palms all the way through the back. We're in forward fold at the end of our mat, relaxing the head down here. And then bend slightly the knees and reach up all the way up. And simultaneously, let's lift the arms and the right knee towards the chest. And then relax the palms towards the hip. And we're gonna open the knee to the side. Inhale here, we're doing this 3 times. Exhale as you return. Inhale, open. And exhale. One more, inhale, open. And exhale, straighten the leg and step it forward for high lunge. So in high lunge, our back ankle is lifted, our right knee is bent 90 degrees, and we reach our arms up, aligned with our ears. Relaxing the shoulders down. Inhale, let's straighten the leg. And exhale, bend more to the right knee. 2 more like that. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. 1 more, inhale, straight. Exhale, bend and reaching the palms all the way back behind you. Let them be parallel to the floor, facing down. Holding here for a couple of breaths. And then let's interlace the fingers behind our lower back. Straightening the left leg and shorten the stance slightly. We're preparing for pyramid, so lifting the chest up and open the heart. Deep breath. And exhale, forward fold for pyramid. If you can't hold this fist grip, please feel free to release the palms down. We're going to hold here for a few moments. One breath here. And then wherever you are, let's release the palms down if you haven't yet, and bend into the right foot. Take the left leg back a little bit if you need. Left palm is flat next to the right foot, and we raise our right palm up for simple twists. Looking up if you can, if not, look down depending on how your neck feels. Inhale here. And exhale, making sure your right knee is not dropping out, but keeping it towards the center of your body. 1 more in. And exhale, right palm comes down. We take our right leg all the way up and back behind us. Bend the knee and stack the hips one on top of another. Let the right foot fall behind you, releasing it. Inhale. And exhale. Then inhale, straightening the right leg and bringing the hips to be parallel to the floor, resting the right foot down. Come forward into plank. And you can take knees, chest, and chin variation, which I'll demonstrate, or full flow if you're already ready to take that within your practice. So bend the knees down, elbows come down, chest and chin comes down, lay flat on your belly, rise up to cobra or up dog, palms hovering, and then pressing the palms underneath your shoulders, tucking your toes, and we meet downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. And looking forward, let's do a few more of those rolling planks. Come forward, inhale. Bend the knees, take the hips up and back. On the exhale, releasing the ankles down. Inhale, lift the ankle up. Come forward into plank. Let the shoulders roll over your wrists and then bend the knee, lift the hips up and back. And relaxing the ankles down. One more like that. Inhale. Come forward, ripple forward. Bend the knees, open. Through the hips up and back. And relaxing the ankles down. One more inhale here. And exhale, come forward into plank. Bring your left knee towards your left elbow. And then step it back, down facing dog. Inhale into plank, right knee towards right elbow. Step it back. And then take the palms all the way to your toes. We've got that forward fold. And raise up. Palms reaching up and simultaneously the left knee towards the chest. Palms goes to the hip. And let's open the knee to the side. Inhale. And exhale, close. Two more like that. In. And exhale. Open. And exhale, straighten the left leg and we step it forward and we position ourselves for high lunge. So lifting that back ankle up, raising the palms up, look up, inhale. Exhale, relaxing the shoulders. And inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend. We got two more like that. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend and take the palms behind you, keeping them parallel to the mat. We hold here for a few breaths. Letting that left knee, left thigh really engage, squeezing in. Engaging your core as well. Sucking the belly in. One more in breath. Then we'll lift our chest, interlacing the fingers. If you can do a bit of a different grip this time, swapping the fingers around, lifting the chest, and stepping the right leg slightly inwards, straightening the left leg and fall forward into the pyramid. And again, you can release your palms down if this is too much today for you. Couple more breaths here, allowing the head to fully relax. Let the butt flow down towards the mat, towards the ground. Deep breaths in. One more breath here. And on the exhale, releasing the palms if you haven't yet. Right palm comes down. Extend your stand if you need to. Take that right leg slightly back. Bend into the left knee and we rise for simple twist on the other side. So left palm lifts up. Gaze up if you can. Squeezing that left knee towards the midline. One more breath here. Then left palm comes down and take the left leg all the way up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip. Stacking the hips one on top of another. And then straightening the left leg, stepping it down. Come forward into your flow. Again, I'll take us to a slow flow. Mat knees down, chest and chin, come down, bend the elbows, squeeze them towards the ribs. Lay flat on your belly, we rise to cobra or up dog. And then press the ground away, tuck your toes, through plank, downward facing dog. About 5 breaths here before we continue. So the style of vinyasa, we're going to link one breath, one movement. And at any point, like I said, you can take child's pose if you want to. Have a break. So we'll be moving a little bit faster in the next flow, and I'll be adding a couple more things, and then, yeah, just keep following. Deep breaths in, feel free to sigh it out. Barely anyone's hearing you anyway, so who cares? One more like that. Inhale. Exhale, side out. Let's roll forward into plank. Inhale. Bend the knee, bring it to the right elbow. Step it back, down and facing dog. Inhale, come forward. Bring the left knee to left elbow and step it back, down and facing dog. Then take your palms all the way to the back of your mat, lifting up right knee towards the chest, palms on your hips, and let's open up. Inhale, exhale to the midline. Two more. Inhale, open the knee. Exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, open. Exhale to center, straighten the leg and step it forward into that high lunge. Inhale and exhale. One more in and exhale. This time we're going to wrap our right arm underneath our left and we're going to create an eagle wrap, and then we're going to lift the left knee towards the chest and wrap the leg around the right knee forward for an eagle balance. We're not here for too long. Deep breaths. One more inhale, exhale, and then let's inhale, rise up, left knee towards the chest, step it back for that high lunge. Reach the palms all the way back behind you. And then interlace the fingers, straighten the right knee, look up, forward fold into that pyramid. You can shorten the stance if you need. Releasing the palms down. Take that left leg slightly back. Left palm next to the right foot and right arm rises for that simple twist. Inhale. Now you can stay here, or if you want to join the condition that we're adding, we're going to roll on the outer blades of the left foot, set the right foot on top of the left for side plank. Lifting the hips up. Inhale. And exhale. One more in. And exhale, right palm lands down, lifting the right leg all the way up and back behind you. Bend the knee, open the hip. And then we're going to step the right foot outside the right palm, the left foot outside the left palm, and we're going to sit in yogic squat, Malasana. Elbows and knees squeezing towards one another. And then let's place our right palm on the floor, lifting the left palm up. We're opening up through the heart space. Inhale here. Exhale brings you back to center, and let's swap the palms, left palm down, right palm up. Inhale. And exhale brings you back to center. If you're really keen on taking crow, you can, but we'll have a few more opportunities. Otherwise, let's inhale the chest up. Place the palms down and step the legs back or jump back towards plank, and we'll take a flow. Get the knees just in chin or full variation, chaturanga, up dog, and downward facing dog where you meet. Straight away, inhale the right leg up towards the ceiling. Step it forward between your palms and in position for warrior one. So in warrior one, our back ankle is in 45 degrees angle. We're bending to the right foot, hips facing forward. We rise up, the palms up, reaching up, relaxing the shoulders. Inhale here. And exhale again. We're going to place this time the right arm underneath and wrap it around. And then take the right foot slightly to the side. We're preparing for a humble warrior. First, we'll lift the chest up, look up. And then exhale, we roll. You can stay here in this position. Otherwise, you can come all the way down into eagle wrap, humble warrior variation. Let your body and your head relax down. Couple more breaths here. Your shoulder is tucked inside your right knee, kind of leaning against one another. And then gently release the arms, place the right palm right underneath your face. And we're going to lift with the left palm upward side angle. So our arms are open. I'll show you. Arms are open. Right shoulder inside the right knee. If you're dropping some sweat, that's good. That's what I was aiming for. Inhale here. And then if you want to give it a try, you can press the right palm just in front of your foot and then kind of lift the right knee up. And right foot up so the right knee bends in towards the forearm. Inhale here. And then maybe we're stacking the feet on top of another for side plank on this side. Inhale. Lifting from the hips, and then both palms down. And we're going to rest on our knees, lifting the right arm up. And exhale, threading the needle through. So we're threading the palm in that gap between our left leg and the left arm. And we can rest our shoulder and our right ear down on the mat. You can take the left palm further forward. And let the breath settle here. Again, show if you're not sure how it's looking. We're opening through the left shoulder blades. Letting the heart rate settle for a few moments. Then bringing the left palm underneath the face, reaching the right arm up, and we reach the right foot outside as well. Opening here with the arm and the leg. Inhale. And exhale, bring the right palm down. We're going to tuck the right toes and lift the left leg all the way up and back, three-legged dog. And then we're going to take our palms to the foot and keep the back leg still straight. We're in standing splits, relaxing the head down. And then we're going to bend both knees and rise up with the left knee towards the chest, and we take dancer's pose here. So the knees are going to meet together, and then we're going to grab the inside of the left foot. And we're going to kick the foot into the palm and raise the right arm at the same time. And then gently lean forward. Kicking and pulling as if someone's pulling you backwards and forwards at the same time. And if you're finding it tricky to balance, you can slightly bend the knee. You can find a focal point to look at. And take deep breaths wherever you are. One more deep breath. And then release that foot, release the arms both up. Keeping the legs, you might be dizzy for a moment. Then we're going to go on our tippy toes. Look forward, inhale. Open your feet so they're hip width apart. And exhale, we're going to sit down into a chair and maybe go all the way down on our tippy toes until we calm down. And you can take Malasana here, or you can straight away go into crow. So here's that other opportunity to go into crow. If you've never done crow before or you want some guidance, I'll guide us through. So we're bending the knees into our triceps, kind of stacking them on top of the triceps. And we're just starting to shift the weight forward towards our palms. You can go backwards and forwards, just here is enough. Maybe you stay with that weight forward, maybe lift one toe, just kind of sussing that weight transition of your body, because really we're going to be carrying all of our body weights on our palms. And then maybe you're hovering both toes and maybe you're gazing forward. And the idea is that all those flows that we do, all the bendings, are preparing the arms for this pose. We'll take a few more there. And then from wherever you are, you can jump or step back and take a flow. I'm practicing my jump, so excuse me if it looks a bit funny, but from crow, you kind of meant to spring back and take your flow. Let's meet down facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhaling through the mouth. Right leg rises, inhale. Bring the right knee towards the right armpit. And then step it outside your right palm, we're in lizard lunge. I'm going to take a few moments here. Let the heart rate settle. You can sway forwards and backwards. Maybe rest your left knee down. Maybe go on the outer blades of the right foot, let the right knee go down as well. And you can rest on your forearms. And then relax your head down. You might be relaxing your head down here, not on the forearms, and that's perfectly fine. Deep breaths. Exhale. Got a couple more here. And gently bring your palms underneath your face when you're ready. I'm going to invite you to do something that's preparing us for a pose that I've secretly been preparing us for the whole practice. We're not there yet, but what I want to ask you is considering maybe tucking your right shoulder underneath your right knee. If that's like, what is she talking about? Then maybe just try and place the right palm next to the right foot, and that can be where you're at today. If you can, I'll show you on this angle. I'm actually tucking the shoulder as if I'm wearing my leg as like a purse, like a bag. I'm just gonna go like that. Okay, so just holding that. And then let's bring the right palm next to the right foot on the inside, left palm lays flat, and we'll take a flip dog. So we're gonna take the right leg up and back. Then you open the hip. You can stay here, or maybe slight bend into the left foot, and we rotate the left foot and pressing the right foot down, or a flip dog. So it's somewhere between a wheel and a downward facing dog reverse. That's like flip dog. Inhale here, opening the chest. Exhale, right palm comes down, right leg rises. And then let's relax all of this into child's pose. Relaxing your head down, forehead down, arms reaching forward. Take a few breaths. If you're still with me, I'm very proud of you. You're doing well today. Inhaling, relaxing the heart rate. Couple more breaths, remembering the aim of today's class was to come back home, to come back to your body. So really connecting to how you're feeling. Focusing on you, your breath, your body. And then when you're ready, let's meet in downward facing dog. Take your time to get there. We're going to continue that one breath, one movement. Still got that, all of the things that we did, we've got the other side. So after that, we'll be more rested. So give the best that you can. Inhale, come forward, ripple forward into plank. Bring the left elbow, left knee. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward into plank, right elbow, right knee. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Take your palms all the way back towards your feet. Gently rise up, palms up. And palms to the hip, lifting the left knee. Let's open it to the side. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, open. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, open. Exhale to center, straighten the legs, step it forward. High lunge, reaching the arms up, look up. Exhale. Let's take the left arm underneath the right, wrap it around. And we lift the right knee towards the chest and wrap it for that eagle wrap on the other side. Inhale here. And exhale. Hold this for a few more. Gazing down, finding somewhere to look on to focus your balance. And try and get those elbows away from your heart. So lifting them up and beyond. And then let's release that bind, stepping that right leg back behind us, back into that high lunge. And then take the palms behind you, facing the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, interlacing the fingers, maybe that upward grip. Pushing that fist away, straightening the left leg. Deep breath in. Forward fold into that pyramid. If you need to adjust your stance, do so. Couple more breaths here. Then release the right palm down and the left palm lifts. For that simple twist, you can stay here, or we're going to go on the outer blades of the right foot and step the left foot on top of the right for that side plank. Inhale. And exhale. One more in. And exhale. And then lifting that left leg up, stepping it forward, and the right foot forward for Malasana. Elbows inside the knees. Thumbs touching the heart. Inhale. Exhale, left palm down, right palm up, opening. Palms through to center. Now let's open right palm down, left palm up. Then coming again to center. If you're really keen, you can take a crow. Otherwise, let's take a flow together. Palms come down, step or jump back. And take a flow. Downward facing dog with me. Deep breath in. Exhaling. Left leg rises. Inhale up. Step it forward between the palms and rise up to that warrior one. So back ankle, 45 degrees. Palm aligned with the ears. And then let's bring the left arm underneath the right. Right arm underneath the left. Lifting the chest up. And then I like to take the left foot slightly to the side to create more space for me to roll down. And you can roll here and stay. Or if you want to try and take it all the way down for this eagle wrap humble warrior. And I like to kind of rotate my hips so my right hip is leaning forward. And then once you find the sweet spot, relaxing the head fully down. Keep bending into that left knee, don't compromise the bend. Pressing the outer blades of the right foot firmly, squeezing your right thigh, lifting your right kneecap. One more deep breath in. And then we undo this bind and left palm steps down, presses firmly underneath the face, right arm lifts. We're in the side angle, deep breath. Maybe we're considering lifting the left foot, so the left knee reaches towards the armpit. Maybe we're going to go into the side plank, stacking our feet one on top of another, lifting from the hips. Often people try and push the ground away with their feet, with their left palm, but really it's all a lift from the hips. And if you do it, you'll be like, oh, I'm feeling. Inhale here. Exhale, both palms come down. Let's rest our knees down. And let's take this Thread the needle on the other side. Right arm lifts, inhale. Exhale, thread it through, resting. Oh wait, we did this side, sorry. Both palms down, left palm rises. Inhale. Exhale, thread it through. Relaxing your left shoulder, left ear, and reaching the right arm forward. Letting the heart rate settle. I really love taking these pauses in between the strong variations, kind of recalibrating. And also it makes me notice how my heart is racing, and it always surprises me that you can do that with yoga. Gently bring your right palm next to your face, and let's get out of there, rising your left leg up, left arm up, sorry. And then take your left leg outside, so we're opening through the chest and heart here. Then left palm settles down, back to the floor, and we take the right leg all the way back and up. And we take the palms back to the foot. We're in standing splits just for a moment. Relaxing the head down. And then bending into the left knee, rise up, and we have dancer's pose on this side. So let's take the knees, stack them next to each other. I like to place the left palm on the hip to start with, and then grab the inside of the right foot, reaching the left palm up, look up, inhale, and then exhale, kick the right foot inside the palm, left leg, left arm reaches forward. And hold, gaze at something in front of you, and if you're wobbling, that's normal, it's part of it. That's why yoga is a practice, and it's never an actual something that you reach, it's an ongoing practice. Keep the knees as close as you can in line with each other, so there's an inclination to open the hip, but really we want to take it back behind us, not to the side. One more breath here. And then bring everything back to center, reaching the palms up, kick the legs. Well done, guys. We're almost towards the end of the practice. Go down on your tippy toes, relaxing the shoulders down. Bend the knees and open your feet hip width apart, and let's sit down into that chair, into all the way down on your toes. And if you want to take a crow, or you can just stay in Malasana for this one. If you're taking crow, palms down, again stacking the knees on top of the triceps and playing with the shift of the weight. And maybe lifting one day with both toes gazing forward. If your toes are lifted, try and get them to kiss one another at the top, and lifting the legs slightly higher and looking forward. Okay, awesome. Let's come down into plank. Bring the come to downward facing dog. Bring the left knee towards the left armpit. And then step it outside the left foot for lizard. Again, you can take it backwards and forwards. Relaxing your right knee down. And let's take lizard. So we're going to go slightly over time, just to reach to our final pose, and then I'll give you a few moments in Shavasana too soon. So if you had something planned, I'm just letting you know that it's 11:30, but if you can stick around for 10 to 15 more minutes, that would be awesome. And then if you wish to take same variation as you did, maybe you relax your forearms down, maybe you were on the outer blades of your left knee, just relaxing the head down. Relaxing your jaw as well. And then bring your palms underneath your face, bring everything back towards the midline. And we are going to try and do that wave pose that Tuli is trying to get you to do, where you're stacking your shoulder inside the armpit. And you'll see why I'm trying to get you to do this. Give it a go. See if you can do it. Maybe you're also lifting the back knee. And then relax the back knee if you lifted it. Take the palm outside and let's take the left leg all the way up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip, and you can stay here or maybe flip your dog. So then we're basically lifting the right ankles, rotating until the left foot finds the mat. Our feet are going to be parallel to each other and we open through the heart space. Inhale here. And exhale, come back. Take child's pose for a few breaths. Slowly relaxing down. And then gently rise up. We're going to come into staff pose, and I'm going to guide us to the pose that I've been preparing us this whole time, and see how you go. I'm going to give a few steps to get to it, and take wherever you are, and stay wherever you can hold. So in staff pose, our palms facing forward next to our hips, toes flexed straight ahead, and our spine is straight. And there's going to be elements similar to what we've done at the start of the class. Deep breath in here. And exhale, bend the right knee towards the chest, and we're going to hold it and kick the right knee into the armpit, as you know from the start. Inhale here. Exhale, I want to invite you to just hold with the left palm outside of that right foot, so look how I'm grabbing. And then I'm going to insert my shoulder, same way as we did in that little variation, and just kind of we can hang here. If you are hanging here, grab the foot with the left palm in front of the right foot, grabbing it from the outside. So it looks, if you can see what I'm doing, like this. So the arm is going inside and grabbing it on the right side of the right foot. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you reach the right palm down next to the right hip. And maybe you start kicking the right foot outside of your right ear. And you can also bend that left knee in if that feels better on your body. And with the right palm, really kicking in. This is compass pose. It's a really complicated pose, but look what it does. It's opening through our side body, opening our hips, opening our hearts. Inhale. It's known to also reduce anxiety and help with stress relief, and good with the sacral chakra activation. Deep breath in. And exhale, let's release the shenanigans. Well done. Let's take the right foot outside our right hip for a half hero bend. Inhale, both palms up, look up. And exhale, forward fold, release all that down. Few breaths here. Gently bring your palms closer to your face. Let's sit into a kneeling position. Stack your toes one on top of another, and we're just gonna lean on our toes for 5 breaths, reaching the palms face up. Lean slightly back if you can, for 3, 2, 1, and then come back. We've got the other side for compass pose. So again, staff pose, legs straight, toes flex, palm next to the hip, straighten the spine, inhale. Let's see what this side of the body has to offer. Bend the knee, bring it inside the armpit to start. And mind you that every step of the process, you can stay and hold. If you feel like that's enough for you today, just stay there. Then next step, we're gonna grab on the outside of the foot and insert our left shoulder. And maybe this is where you're staying, keeping the spine straight, just practicing this bit. If you can, maybe reaching the palms outside, maybe bending into that right knee if that feels better. I like doing it because then I can shift my weight slightly towards the front, and then you can kick the right foot. Maybe compass pose on this side. I can see, now that I can see myself practicing, that this side is needing more work, and that's fine. Then kicking the foot, holding for a few more, pushing the ground away. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All this shenanigans down. Left knee bends, left foot outside, reaching the palms up, and forward fold. Well done, everyone, for giving it a go. Gently bring your palms closer towards you. Let's take that toe hold just for a few more breaths, stacking the toes on top of another, palms facing up on top of your thighs, lean backwards. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. And exhale. We'll find ourselves flat on our bellies all the way down to the mat. Bend your right knee, right elbow, rest your left ear down, and looks like this. If you're not sure, imagine I'm flat and I'm resting like that. You can close down your eyes for a few breaths. And then reach your left arm straight ahead to the side, so it's in a line with the shoulders, exactly as you are. Bring your right palm next to your face and gently push the ground away. It's almost like you can roll on your side, and we're doing a bit of a shoulder stretch here. So the left arm is in line like a T shape with your shoulders. The right knee might roll, and the right foot will step down next to the left leg. Deep breath in, and come back to center, and let's swap. So now practicing the arms and just bending the left knee, bending the left elbow, resting the right cheek and ear to the mat. Again, closing down the eyes if you wish. And then reaching the right arm straight and gently left palm next to the face, pushing the ground away, rolling on your right shoulder, and maybe the left foot comes and lands next to the right leg. come back towards the midline and find yourself rolling on your back. Squeezing the knees towards the chest, hugging the knees in. A big squeeze, the head towards the knees. You can roll from side to side, backwards and forwards. And keep the squeeze in. I'm going to take happy baby. Grabbing on the outside of the feet. Bring the knees towards the shoulders. Pressing the feet into your palms and the palms into the feet. And again, you can roll from side to side here. And then when you're ready, you can go into Shavasana unless there's any other urge of pose that you feel like taking, take it now. And I'll guide us through to Shavasana, resting your legs, letting them relax and flop to the sides, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Relaxing your whole body and shutting down the eyes. Let your breath flow naturally. Let your body absorb your practice. Fully relaxing down. The most important part of the practice is Shavasana, to allow the body to digest everything you've been through. Coming back home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Where all you need is within your reach. And there's no one there to breathe. There's no place like home. There's no place like you can let go. You can let go of your past. You can take off the mask. You can just be free after you learn just do what you want to do. There's no place like home. 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 Do, 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 do. There's no place like slowly start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Coming back to the space, maybe rolling your head or stretching any way you feel like. Take your time to find yourself in cross-legged position. You can roll to the side, bend your knees. Eventually we'll meet, keeping the eyes closed, palms in prayer, touching the heart space. Chin slightly tucked in. Take your time to get there. Take a moment to thank yourself for showing up, for keeping your body strong, for strengthening your mind, your heart and soul, for connecting into your home. Let's synchronize our breath. Inhale and exhale. And I know that I can't hear you, but if you're keen, I'm going to take one Om and I invite you to join me. Inhale for Om. Gently bow forward, placing your thumbs in your third eye space. I know that the light and love that is within you is the same light and love that is within me. And that's why we say to each other, Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. Right back at you, lots of love. I can, hold on.